Hello everyone, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Now, we did something different last episode, and we ended with a time lapse, and what you can see in front of you, if you missed it, is the result. Basically, I mapped out a bit of a city. A little bit interesting, and it's just to sort of, so when you're looking over the edge here, add a bit of dynamic view, something interesting to look at, right? I'm hoping to sort of maybe come off here and bridge up into this area. Maybe, we'll see. But for now, this is our little area. So, how is it going to be planned? First off, this area here is going to be our industrial space. Do something like that. And let's go ahead and tidy up some of these. I don't want that. I don't want that, or those, or that one. In fact, I don't want any of that. I don't want that one, and I don't want any of those. I don't want any of you or you, so you can all be twos, and then that is fine. And then the other thing I'm going to put in here is going to be our rubbish. So let's go ahead and get a eco-friendly incinerator going on here, and we'll get another one here. We'll also get a fire station. Do we want the big one? We might as well. I mean, there's no reason why not to get the big one. So there, we'll get a a police station. Again, we'll go with DP's police station there. Though actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put these. They're kind of nicer looking buildings. We are gonna put them in the middle of the city. Don't know why I went in there. Let's go ahead and get a couple crematoriums out here, however. I'm going to put one on either side of that as they kind of look, I don't know, I think they kind of actually fit in there. That's fine. So that is going to be that section done. And then we're also going to put in a, we don't need any power actually because the power is sorted. You can go there and you connect, so that's lovely, and you can just connect there, so that is our power line down, so that's fine. Now, what I want to do is this section here, obviously that's going to become all residential, residential industrial, and we'll obviously need some water. Let's quickly water that up. And the idea is that I'm going to go and put a nice little barrier of trees in that space there. So that will hide everything, and it will start to look all pretty. Hopefully. It's been a while since I've done water pipes on this channel, so you probably forgot just how ugly they can really be when made by yours truly. So here we go. So that is the water situation sorted. Power is sorted. All the trucks and hearses going out. That's fine. So as I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to tree up this area here. We're going to be using, as always, tree with leaves number 2. And we're just going to fill in this area here. There we go. Hopefully that will... it's not filling in as much as I was hoping that would, actually. That's okay. We'll get a couple... what are these again? These are the... No, I want a couple elders is what I want. A couple of these puppies. Maybe we need a bit of a bigger size. Yeah, there we go. It seems if you do a bigger size, it tends to get denser for some reason. It's a little bit weird. We'll put in a couple beaches as well. And that there will, as I remove all the ones from the outsides, that is going to be our nice little barrier, which I think has turned out quite nice. There we go. So that's a little barrier from the rest of the city into an industrial section, which houses all of our, our necessary stuff like rubbish and dead people. Crematoriums. That's the word I'm looking for. So, how do I want to do the rest of the space? These squares here are going to be commercial. We're going to have high density on this side. However, we're going to leave a 3x3 gap. A 3x3, a 3x4. A 3 wide gap, let's say. Just here and here. Is that lined up? Yes, that is lined up and is not quite central, unfortunately. I think that is now centered. Maybe it needs to be 4x4 to be centered. What about this one? That one looks fine. I think this one's slightly different. So there we go. How many is that actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. And on this side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So they are central. That is high density commercial. And on this side, we're going to go with low density commercial. And the entrances are going to be on this side. So we're going to go with 3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We're going to go with 2. Let's do that. So we're going to have that as low density commercial, which is nice. Let's hit play and watch people move in, because I'm trying to reduce the traffic impact by sort of doing things in stages. That's the idea anyway. If I sort of put down all the zoning in stages, hopefully there won't be too much sort of chaos. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to do some 2x2 offices along these sections. So we'll go 2x2, 2x2. Where can I fit? I can go 2x2 there. And we'll also go all the way along here until we can't fit any more 2x2. Lovely. So that's going to give us some office space and a little bit of sort of zoning inside that. Unfortunately, the power has not connected between these, which is a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. We can just place one down there. We'll place one in the corner, one in the corner, and that connects everything up. Now, lovely jubbly. That's a saying I haven't said in a while. Lovely jubbly. I used to say that a lot in my earlier videos. I haven't been saying it recently. That's a bit weird. Good to get an old saying back. I like it. So that's that. Now let's go ahead and put in the high density residential, which will be, actually no, I lie. This is going to be low density residential. There we go. Like so. We're also going to do this entire side as low density, except for those two. So that's that done. And we'll do down here as low density residential as well. And you know what? Let's put some in there as well. And this section, let's hit play so people can start moving in so I don't get a massive rush of traffic. That's going to be high density. And then I think this section here is going to become high density as well. Let's do that. Put it in here. And we'll also go there. And then I think I want some office space along here. Not sure what I'm going to do with that road. Not sure at all yet. But that's okay. That will come. This is sort of our high density side. And I've sort of nicely allowed 0 room in there for it. So that's, you know, sort of gaps in the middle, which is nice. And then we'll go all the way along like that. Lovely. We'll do some stuff down here in the centers as well. Then I'm going to put some more office space in. We're going to go offices here and here and here. And that gets our office stuff done. We are not running power, I should say. I was going to say running low on power. No, that's not true at all. We're just not running power to them. So that's that section done. And then all that's left is to decide what's going on this road. And I think on this road we can have some more office space. Let's go with that and that. And then same on this side, except we'll go 2x2 and then the 4 deep there. This road up here, we're going to go office spaces on this side and some commercial spaces on this side. Commercial up here. Commercial in here. There we go. And again, along here, not entirely sure what I'm going to do along there. Not at all sure. How is our traffic situation? Not too bad. I mean, obviously with only one entrance in, it's gonna get busy. And in fact, here it comes. Here comes the tail. Do I want to do something about that? Do I want a second entrance? A second way in? Tempting. It's definitely tempting. I'm tempted to just pull a road off of here. Make this one way. Oops, not at all like that. That was not what I wanted. There, and then flip it around. Now, some people will be using this, and in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this. How do we want to do this? Let's move this out of the way first. Let's give this lane only access to here. This lane can go here or here. This lane can go here or here. And then this lane can go here. This lane can go here or here. And then this one can go there or there. Lovely. That will hopefully split the traffic nicely. And indeed it has, which is really good to see. Either that or there's just less traffic. But no, it is definitely splitting evenly, which is nice. If I can just clear that, thank you. There we go. This section, however, what I want to do is say this has to go here, this has to go here or here, and this one has to go here. You are that one, you are that one, and you are that one. So all of this traffic is all coming into the one. Back here, you can either go straight or merge. And then where else do I have a nice intersection? Here, you can either go straight or merge. You have to go straight. So hopefully that will relieve this stuff down here, because now they can't get into that lane. Which means this is going here, this is going here, and this is going here. Because this middle lane can turn down here. Right? They can do it, so that's fine. And then at this point, I'm going to say that these guys can do this. Okay, there we go. And then you guys can go there. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and put traffic lights on at that section. That's the first time, I believe, in Cities Skylines that I've ever turned traffic lights on. Why is now everyone using this? Why is no one going here? Is it really that much faster to go up and through? If so, that's kind of frustrating. I mean, I'm getting one person using this, but I'd kind of prefer most people to use this as opposed to this. Because, yeah, at the moment, they're just going up and down? That's a little strange. That's a little strange for sure. One way out is working fine. They seem to be splitting now. Maybe it's just the way it was for where they had to go, in particular for that group of people. How's our fire? Of course, I didn't place any fire guys down, so that was a mistake on my behalf. Where looks like it suits to have the firehouse. I think I'm going to place fire on there and police right next door on there. How's our zoning? I mean, it's broken the zoning a little bit. That's okay. It'll come back. You know, things will get there. So now we have access to the two sides, which is good, and sorry, the two services on the two sides, which is lovely. And our fire, that's our healthcare. Our fire coverage is wonderful as expected. Our police is wonderful as expected. Our garbage, our garbage is fine. That coverage is good. The only thing remaining is healthcare, in which case I'm going to go ahead and put in a medical clinic. We're going to put a small clinic up there to service that section. I'm going to put a small one there, and then we're going to go ahead and put in the DP's medical clinic. Just where do I bulldoze the least? These are both commercial, so I'm not particularly keen on doing it there. Could go ahead and put one in there. That services most people, which is nice. And that's sort of this little section done in terms of zoning and building and stuff. Obviously, all that's left now is to detail it. And how exactly I'm going to detail it, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that the sections inside of these commercial spaces will be decorated up. They're probably going to be paved. And then probably down the center here is probably just going to be trees. So if I up the size of this brush, something like this, and go ahead and just tree up this section here, get rid of them from there. We can do something like that, bring them sort of all the way out and around, and then that's going to be paved as well. This area, still not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. There we go. So that's, I mean, already it made it look a lot better, but I would like to do some actual custom detail work, and I would also like to do some of that inside of these here roundabouts. So let's go ahead and clear out the trees from in here. Boom, 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 boom. And I think I'm going to go into a little bit of a time lapse here, mostly so I can have some time to think about exactly what it is that I want to do, and then I'll do it. So guys, I hope you enjoy. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse as we do a little bit of a cinematic shot here. I just wanted to see what the entrance to the city would be like. I was hoping it would be pretty, and it is. I absolutely love the way this came out with the sort of the little picnic area on the inside. Unfortunately, people aren't going to actually use it, but you know, that's okay. It looks alright. And the only problem is you've got a couple, you know, smoke plumes coming off in the background, but we'll just have to cope with that. And then as you come into the city, you come down this road and you get greeted with straight away another roundabout that is beautiful to behold. You come down, you have another roundabout. And what I do like is the fact that people can walk through all of these, right from here, all the way down, all the way through the city, right through. Lovely, lovely, lovely. How is our fire coverage going? Fire's fine, and so is police and everything. I just saw a couple warning notifications come up, so I just wanted to make sure that they were, you know, they were doing all right. So yeah, lots of color brought into the city with those time lapses, and with those roundabouts. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, excuse me, than normal. But the next thing on the list is to fill in this, and this with some sort of courtyard stuff. In fact, they might actually just be paved. I'm not entirely sure exactly what's going in there right now, but definitely some paving, maybe a couple little stalls or something, not sure right now. But that will be the next episode. Oh, and this area here as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, and also don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.